What's up, guys? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck tech. This is my PANHARMONICON Wizard deck, and I love wizards. I first made the archetype a way long time ago. This like season 9, but now there's a new card in town, PANHARMONICON, which is basically extra copies in the ban. It's pretty great. Like in the ban, turn 2 into ban's like the best thing you can do in this deck because it just like compounds every other good card you have into something better. But just having more in the bans than PANHARMONICON is pretty great. It is a 4-drop, but I mean, that's okay because after turn 4, if you play this, and like your next turn just get better and better. It's a great card. I love value. I love value. So here we are. Here we are with this deck. Start with the lands. 20 their lands, mostly islands, some plains, some white sources. Port Down's a sweet land. It's good to have like untapped duels. Coming to Penny Dreadful. I think last season had a lot better lands. Like there's just they're all the checklands really. Not all of them are legal now, but these kind of Shadowlands cards are pretty great. Temple Lightman's the last land. It's not too bad. I don't really like playing tap lands in these sort of lists because you really want untap lands every turn, but they're okay. I think it just smooths out some of the draws you may get. The band we talked about being the best 2-drop. It just it makes your deck function in a certain way where you just need wizards to enter battlefield effects, and we have plenty of good ones now. Reflector Mage is one of them. This card got banned in standard. I don't know why. I played during that time, before it got banned, and it was really good. And just kind of like makes a lot of weird, awkward plays. But I mean, honestly, the card's great. In a creature heavy meta, it's a pretty awesome. And Venser is another new card that's here. Basically, what the games end up kind of happening is that I just usually, if I have complete control, Venser usually stop spells or just start bouncing lands. If there's nothing better to do, Venser just bounces the land, and that's why it's so good. It's so incredibly good, especially when you have a double or triple up effect with some of these cards here. Champion Wits, I needed some sort of card advantage other than Seagate Oracle, which is really great. It's basically like a sleight of hand. But Champion Wits is just kind of a more of a looting effect. It's not like super as good as Seagate Oracle, but there's not like a ton of good options. The other good one is like Silvergill Adept. That like makes you have to play Merfolk, and the Merfolk Wizard plan is a bit harder to pull off. Which you can pull it off for sure. There's actually a lot of good Merfolk Wizards, but they're very more situational. And Champion Wits is just overall okay. And if you ever to eternalize it, the copy is also a wizard, so that's pretty sweet. But Octave the Mage kind of just finds everything. Usually just find either a Reflector Mage or a Venser for the most part. But you get some other fun one-ofs, like Teferi is pretty nice against kind of the blue tempo decks, or just like it gives your creatures flash too, which makes like everything kind of much more tricky. And Archaeomancer kind of gives you a loop with cards like Ephemerate or Ghostly Flicker. It's pretty good. You can even memory lapse your opponents to death. It's pretty good. Okay, it's just kind of like a late game thing that there's not a ton of instant sources, so I don't want too many, but it's pretty good. But yeah, Ephemerate's also another sweet card returning to us. Basically, you just blink one of your creatures, and then on the rebound, if you have Archaeomancer, you blink your Archaeomancer, and you get back to the Ephemerate, so you just keep generating value there. Momentary Blinks, another sort of Ephemerate. It does like 2 blinks, but as a delayed response, but it's a good late game card, so it's a one-off. Same with Ghostly Flicker. Blinks 2 things at once. I had Archrom's Astrolabe in this list for a while to go with PANHARMONICON, but I realized it just wasn't necessary. So I'm down to like 1 flicker. You can actually flicker land, so you can actually use the scry land here, so that's kind of cool. The Memory Lapse is kind of like another annoying counterspell for this deck. It's pretty good. If there was actual counterspell, I would play it, but that's not no more. Cyber here, Mark of Asylum, mostly for like red decks. Some decks like cycling or just like goblins in general are kind of annoying when they kill your creatures like continually. So Mark of Asylum is kind of a nice hedge for that. Disenchant, Nature's Chant, just kind of a split just for Test of Talents, but they're basically the same cards. Disenchant, white. Boomerang, kind of a catch-all, mostly against decks that we need more removal when like memory lapses are not bad. Blue removal is kind of hard to come by. I was playing Resculpt, but it's a bit awkward if you don't have a bounce card like a Reflector Mage or Venser when they make the 4/4. So I think Boomerang's decent enough. It also can kind of come in all sorts of different matchups and be just versatile. Kind of like extra weird disenchants. But the one creatures that you really can't beat are Kali Honor Guard and Hushing Griff. So without those in play, all your creatures are invalidated. So you need something to kill it with or just remove it. So Boomerang's kind of fine. Fogbringer is kind of like extra Vensers. So for control matchups that don't play like creatures, you just kind of decide about the Reflect Mages and kind of bring some Fogbringers and the extra Teferi as well. The Disallow Test of Talents, mostly for like some control decks, some combo decks, but you just need a couple of more counters as well. Sets of Talents is pretty great. especially against like Ad Nauseum, maybe like Hypergenesis, stuff like that. It's a pretty sweet card to have overall. So gonna play in the tournament today. So it's gonna be at least four matches here, so maybe more. But yeah, it's gonna be streamed on my channel, twitch.tv/j_mecha. The link is in the description below. So you should go follow the stream and like, follow, subscribe to this video as well if you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. But here we go. Here comes gameplay. Right out. Alright, round one here. Let's get started. If I had another land, this would be kind of a good hand. I'm gonna keep. I have a bunch of memory lapses, so I could draw into something. Oh, Woodland Chasm. Love it. I think they play Goblins, this player. Alright. So, this matchup's weird. I don't particularly like it, but this matchup's probably a lot easier to beat, because they're playing Woodland Chasm. And I give this deck so much... Okay, this is the card I can't beat, which is Pile Driver. The secret weakness of this deck is Goblin Pile Driver. I actually cannot beat this card. And I forgot to, like, forgot to account for it. But it's only Goblins that plays this card. But I actually cannot beat it, which is really sad. None of my creatures block it. None of my spells do anything against it. It's pro blue creature that I cannot beat whatsoever. It's actually a complete sadness. I wonder if Memory Labs anything they do. Because anything they add to the board, it just makes the Goblin Pile Driver better. I actually cannot beat the card. It's actually really funny. Okay, this gets lapsed. See, this is pretty sad. So this, that now they have like Earwig Squad, which is like super terrible for me. Let me look up Earwig Squad real quick. Like the Earwig Squad to like connect, and I'm just gonna like lose it. I'm gonna lose it all. It's capital JAM. That's how you jam. Okay, so it's only in my library, so it's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna just champion. Yes. Hmm. This is interesting. I might just get rid of this thing. It's really expensive. Maybe an ephemerate or like a... These are all really good. I might need the memory lab, so I think I'll just get rid of ephemerate. I want to draw another blue source. Or actually any colored source would be nice. That's not tap land. Yes, tap out, please. So I don't have to deal with the Earwig Squad right now. If they don't attack, they're silly, okay. Perfect. Let's see. Land? I could draw a billion cards with the ban Blink. I don't know if it's even worth it. Or I could just Reflector Mage this thing. I think I need to draw a land, so I'm just gonna, like, blink my guy, and then... there's a Port Town, another Ephemerate. Okay. It's an Aether Mage. I think I have, like, everything I kind of need. This is hard, because I kind of need to land... I come with the land to steep this thing on tap. I don't really need the fifth land. I kind of need the fifth land, I kind of don't. So it's like one of the bounce spells. Alright, it's gonna get weird. I'm gonna actually return... I'm gonna bin the Reflector Mage. I think. No. That doesn't... I won't need the land untapped, honestly. I don't think I need the land, because I'm not really going to ephemerate anything. So I think I'm just going to bin this land. I think it's fine. Next turn, I'm probably going to return like 4 permanents to their hand. With the rebound trigger on the stack, I'll just flash in my Venser and probably bounce 4 things. If they offer the block, I might just take it. I don't know. I think it's actually good. Okay. It's decent. I'd love to trade here. Oh, I can't. It's a Grumgully. This stupid Grumgully. Alright. Expert, not super awesome. See? Okay. I like the aggression, because it forces me to do something about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna block something here. Alright. I have to blink this in. Bounce this. Bounce this. Venser blink. Bounce this. I guess bounce this. Because all I could do is continually just bounce all their stuff now and make this guy kind of irrelevant by not letting him have a board. Okay, that kills the Venser, or even that's fine because I have another one in my hand. If I draw a land, this is like amazing. Now I kind of regret not hitting the land or keeping the land, because then they just lose all their stuff. Okay, I'm a god. Okay. Bounce this. Ephemerate my guy. Bounce this. Bounce this. Okay. Hopefully this is enough. Hopefully this is just enough to deal with everything. The next thing they play, or it's going to get bounced by the Venser. Nice. Sick attack. Love it. I'm definitely going to bounce the land. I need to keep the tempo up so they don't play anything for the pile driver. I'm so surprised they not killed in the ban. This is what happens when you don't kill in the ban. Why did they attack? I don't know. I'm gonna bounce my Offenser. So I can just bounce the next thing. Now they're kind of like in a weird lock. And eventually I'll just like make a board, I guess. Oh, you know what I can... Oh, you know what? The Champion of Wits blocks the pile driver. That's actually amazing. Oh, race, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you're gonna never have another land again, so... Totally fine with this. That's my answer. Okay. Discard 2 cards, please. This is fun. I could definitely win this race. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just... Eternalize this guy and draw like 8 cards. Also blocks the pile driver. Okay. I don't really need lands anymore. I think they're conceding. I would concede too. Okay, cool. Yeah, kill in the ban. That's my advice for playing this deck. Alright, look at the fairy. I like Mark of Asylum against like Munitions Expert, weirdly enough. This deck is less combo-y, so it's not that bad. It's still just a pile of creatures, so I should be good against it. Actually, I forgot it did have an out to pile driver. It just takes 7 mana. I could bring in Disallows, maybe. That's kind of a lot, though. Disallow's not super awesome. I actually don't like Lapse in this matchup that much, but it could be okay. Just kind of Aether Mage, I guess. Let's try to do more of that. My opponent mess up, and me bouncing my own mentor or whatever. I'll keep, since I can start pushing lands at the bottom with the Scries. I have the best card in the deck, which is Venser. So ooh, Seagate Oracle, like that. I like that card too. It's pretty good. All good cards so far. Who's this deck? I guess they're just like holding Munitions Expert. I'm gonna Memory Lapse the next thing, whatever it may be. Alright, let's take a look. I don't know. I like PANHARMONICON. I will take that. Next turn, it's the Slam Harmonicon. And then hopefully draw an untapped land. It doesn't really matter. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. I think I might just like hold Venser, and maybe if I draw an untapped land, I like hold Venser for anything. Then turn 5, Harmonicon, Ephemerate, and then they lose all their stuff again. That's usually what I do. If I just play the PANHARMONICON, they can get like something silly. Alright, they have a War Chief. So I think I just want to hold the Venser to like bounce that. Oh, perfect. Well, let's get in there. They can't even cast the War Chief with their like whack mana base. Why do they get a War Chief when they can't cast it? It's double red, and look at this. What's going on? What is this? Alright, bounce the spell. Alright. Well, here comes the Reckoning in a second. I might attack first, and then bounce a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, cool. They realized that they're going to die horribly. And they would have, too. It's pretty silly. Pretty silly thing. They didn't do much. They got something they couldn't get. They got something they couldn't cast. I don't understand that. But, oh. Alright, here comes round 2 with the Wizard deck. I'm going to keep this hand. Turn to a man's pretty great. Should get a bunch of lands. Hopefully one of them is white at some point. You don't need walk. Venser Makes enough time walks for sure. Venser's a much better time walk. Usually, this person usually plays Mindcrank, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, found another to ban. It's okay. We like all of the bans here. All right, and there it is. Okay, there's the white source. Just need to hit a bunch of lands. Hopefully, by the time I get the Venser, I can start bouncing stuff. All right. Last thing I want to see is a Guild Mage. Okay, perfect. They Blood Chief first, my guides, whatever. I have a second one. Okay. I'm gonna bottom that. I just want to see a land. But Remember Lapse is pretty nice too. I just want to hit 2 lands at this point. Because if I, by turn 5 I get PANHARMONICON, then a lot of dirty things are about to happen. The Lapse will just delay whatever is happening here. Unless they play a 4th land and then a 2-drop. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Good, good. Not really. I wish it was an untapped land, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, I found the lands. This is fine, though. This is fine. So the Member Lapse. I got beatdowns, too. The band's pretty great at beating down. Sure. You draw all the cards. They have a pile of cards in their hand, and they haven't done anything. Kind of a weird situation. But I have the band beatdowns, so I think I'm okay about it. Have we tried to set up a turn where they, like, play the Guild Mage, activate it, and make me do something? Okay. They've done nothing. Um... They've really done nothing, so all their hand must be reactive spells. Or they're worried about all my, like, counter magic that I may or may not have. I kind of want to play the Venser just to play it, but I can imagine just getting mana leaked into oblivion. Um... This is better than not. I don't know. This is probably just fine. Like, I don't care if it gets countered, honestly. It's the only deal with my board. This is interesting. It will ephemerate my guy. Okay. That's a lot of spells just to kill this and not the Venser, which is the way more important card. Okay, now they're gonna counter my Venser. Maybe. Okay, and they're gonna neutralize the Venser. It's fine. Um let's do another one. It's awkward. Huh, I don't know what to do here. I kind of want to just, like, bounce the Mindcrank. It just kind of delays them even further, unless we have another land. Still digging, which is really funny to me. Sure. Still doesn't do anything without the other thing, so I think I'm pretty okay with it being in play. Okay, I have all the bands in the world. Hmm. Alright, well, I've gotten a band in play and an ephemerate and a memory lapse, so a lot of stupid things are about to happen. Or not. I guess they're just not going to happen. I don't mind the beatdowns. Totally don't mind. Okay, the fairy's nice. The fairy means I don't have to worry about, like, counter spells at some point. Unless they actually just counter my fairy. Easy prey. I guess. I don't care. I have another to ban. Like, I don't really mind. This is the part where I kind of want to memory lapse this. I kind of want to I don't usually lapse cards like this, but I kind of want to lapse it. Maybe not. I could just still lapse like a 2-drop. I don't know. I really generally don't counter these kinds of spells. Maybe I should have flashed in... No, if I flash into Fairy, I might just die there. I'm gonna flash it in now, though. Might get countered. It's kind of whatever. Okay. It's totally fine. Okay. That's kind of annoying because I don't really have a board presence, so to speak. But I could have another to ban. Okay. They're just going off. Yeah, this is kind of rough, I think. I might actually die here. They have so much like card economy. Their board's so big. What an interesting card. Do I care? I don't know how much I care about this. I really don't know. Hmm. It's pretty annoying. I kind of want to kill my opponent at some point, but oh, whatever, I guess. Okay, let's do my own card drawing for once. That's another lapse. When a Craymancer 2. Both not bad cards. I think I'll take the lapse for now. Land to be nice. Another... Alright, I'll take a bunch of ephemerates. Eventually I'll find something to do. Because now I have, like, a bunch of card drawing spells. They've really not hit the guy? Oh, okay. Now they have. I might be dead. I'm actually I feel like I'm dead here. No, all I have to do is, like... Okay, so watch. I'm gonna counter this. Attempt to counter it. And even if they put it on top, they could just Tassiger it back. Play it again, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Now it's like I just die no matter what. Because this thing attacks. And I can't really, like, block to live. Well, I'm not, like, dead. No, because I'm dead because I have to... No, wait, the ephemerate goes into the exile. Let me think about this. I think I have another counter... Any counterspell will do here. Okay, they're gonna let it happen. Where's the Venser? Okay. Oh, this is a ghostly flicker. I'll take that. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is something. Oh, this is something. But if they kill anything there, I'm dead. Oh, I just get milled. I just get milled anyway, so it doesn't matter. They had enough mana just to mill me, but it's silly. That's what happens if I have a billion mana in play. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. That was really funny. That's actually kind of a funny match. I was like, there's hope! It's like, no, there is no hope. There actually isn't hope. I think I bring in, like, the sort of not... I don't know about Reflector Mage. I don't think I really need Mage, although it's not bad. I don't really want a million of them. Maybe even just one of them. I could tutor for it, I guess, at some point. Like the disenchants, obviously, for the Mindcranks. I like little counter magic, like little dude stuff. I need to cut. I need 3 more cards to cut. I guess like this. I'll cut the flicker. Oops. Maybe just cut the Reflector Mage. I don't know. I don't know how much I really need it. I can cut like a champion. They're not like super amazing. Or a Chaos. Arcanimate is pretty good to get the disenchants back. You know, I'll like cut a champion. I think it's okay. This is probably okay. Boomerang's interesting too, but I don't think Test of Talents is where I want to be. They did a lot of spells though. They did like a ton of spells. It's kind of like another like random counter spell, but I think it's good against like a Mindcrank and a Guild Mage. Just holding that. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Oh no. Not like this. Oh, this is how we go, huh? Let's go to 4. Okay, sure. 1, 2. That was bad. That was a lot of mulligans. That's not good. Running lands actually makes his hand really good. Like, if I just run out a billion lands. Okay. Let's start. Bop. Sure, why not? Okay. Doing it. We're doing it. I block. I would block. I actually 100% block here. No. I save you. I'll save you. Miscast. Okay, sure. He missed. Wait, what? They didn't miscast their own disfigure? They just pointed at the wrong thing? Okay. Awkward. Land. Land. One land for the boys. A land for the boys. Oh, wrong land! Wrong land! Not for the boys. Oh. Oh. That was disgusting. So annoyed. They literally miscasted their own disfigure. That's actually hilarious. Okay. This is, my draw's been very good. I'm not gonna lie, this has been very good for me. I'm probably gonna play a 4-drop here. Um, Perfect time to resolve a Venser. The question is, what do I bounce? I kind of bounce lands. I don't think... I'm gonna bounce the guy. I don't care about them drawing a bunch of cards. Or maybe I should, I don't know. Probably like this. They cast a thing again, it just eats up their turn. Somewhat. Alright, Ephemerate one time. Another Ephemerate would be great. Do they have an island? Okay. Look at me. Look at this mold of 4. After my opponent's great misplay. Totally just capitalizing on this mole. Sure. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! What do I do? I have to disallow. I think I'm just aggro bouncing here. I think I'm waiting. No. Patience. This, I think patience is the key here. Yeah, I think I just like have to sit for a second. The one is like literally billion cards in her hand. Same island that they showed before. So that's one card. So five live cards. Okay. I'm flickering. Let's do it. Let's see what happens here. Let's get aggressive. Let's get aggressive here. Okay, neutralize. It will disallow this. Oh. No. The card did the right spell. Okay. Another ephemerate would be amazing. Dang it, not again. Actually, oh. Annoyed. Attack. Maybe. I bolt a 4, so it wasn't really... It was uphill battle to begin with. Sad. I'm not gonna beat them. I'm not gonna beat this deck if they just have, like, everything, so I have to try. So, and I'm ult 4. I don't know what to do there. All right, round 3 with the wizard deck. Here we go. Keeper. This is a keeper. A lot of lethal. Not mulling to 4 is a good feeling. All right. Oh god, my Naban's not gonna live, huh? Against a mountain. I'll put that on top. Might actually just not even play the Naban. I get no value out of it just yet. But I do want to have memory lapse up. So I'll just hang out. My PANHARMONICONs are better than Nabans in this spot, I feel like. Chandra's Phoenix. I'm gonna memory lapse this. Why not? I don't think they're playing mono red, so maybe it's sort of like mid-range deck. Bottom that one. I'm gonna put it out in the ban. Just lambs to the slaughter here. It's either like they play the Chandra or they kill it, or they do both. They could just do both. Okay, they dropped the regulator on me. And they killed the guy, okay. Okay. Alright, all the PANHARMONICONs and nothing to do with them. Actually, I do have the Wizard Cycler here, so this is gonna be pretty great. What does PANHARMONICON do? Exclamation point card name. Someone show him what's up. Basically, it's in the ban. It's like in the ban in artifact form. I'm gonna play another one, because why not? Oh, the Chandra's Regulator? It doubles Chandra's activations if you pay 1 extra, and it's a looting card. Exclamation point card, Chandra's Regulator. I'll play a third PANHARMONICON and then hold a Wizard Cycling, I think. And then just get Venser. Well, I can't. That's 4-drop. It is 4-drop, isn't it? Okay, we'll just pass. Okay. Ooh, looted a Phoenix. I love it. I'm gonna go get a Venser, because why not? Seems pretty fun in this slot. How greedy can I get here? Very greedy is the answer. Incredibly greedy. That's the answer. All right. All right, here we go. Sure. I'll take... You got another Phoenix. I'm okay with this. I'll totally just memory lapse this Phoenix. Okay, I'm gonna lapse this. Please let me draw an Ephemerate or any blink spell. I would love that very much. Okay. So many islands. Okay. Okay, so Venser... Gonna bounce a lot of stuff here. Okay. Bounce the spell. Bounce this guy. It'll bounce. I'll start bouncing your lands, I guess. Oh, I can bounce itself. Oh, I should have bounced itself. I forgot. I figured it's gonna die here. Let's Yeah. It's gonna die anyway if I target it. That's why I kind of wanted to do that. If I bounce it, it's gonna die. They've held so many cards, honestly. But this means they can't pass all their Chandras, Phoenixes. I could just draw something. I could just, like, literally draw anything. Sure. I could just draw another Venser. Ephemerate? Late! Late! You are late. Sure. I have a lot of good cards to draw. That's a good card. I'm gonna do it now. I'm just gonna do it now. Bounce the regular. Okay. Me. Okay. Well, that's like the last spell they're gonna cast, I think. Um. Okay, let's just bounce everything. 1, 2, 3. I will bounce my own Venser, I guess. Okay, go. So they're not going to play another land for the rest of the game. They get one land in a dream here. But the Venser is just going to do a lot of nonsense until I do something. Okay. They're not even going to do anything. That's probably good. All I have to do is draw anything now. Hmm, no. Okay. They can just, like, roll up a bunch of, like, 1-mana burn spells, I guess. But, I mean, the Venser just blocks everything, right? Okay. Alright. Capsize. I will bounce this land 2 times. Okay. Now the lock is in place. Alright, I have a lapse. Now to protect the Venser with the memory lapse, so this is pretty nice. Now I just gotta find a way to win the game. Okay. Eventually I would have found a way to win the game there. Alright, go to game 2. Yeah, I could bounce a temple, that would have been nice. Alright, I like Mark of Asylum here. Pretty good against red decks. I think Fogbringer is gonna be just more of the same Venser nonsense, so I could bring that in. Maybe Disallow is okay. I don't know. I don't think it's playing enough creatures for Reflector Mage to be super awesome, so I'm gonna cut a couple of those. Um, hmm, yeah, I think that's all I want to do. Yeah, you're right. I think I'll think about the temples is actually good too. I have so much lands. All right, game 2. This hand is okay-ish. I will keep. Their deck doesn't come out the gate really quickly. Oh, to the dome. Never. What am I saying? So like I definitely have a lot of time to set up. I just want lands like that. Okay, domed again. Love it. I mean, they can go for the aggro plan. If they have like a Phoenix here, it's gonna be a bit annoying because it's gonna get in for like 4 at least. Okay. I think I might get like Seagate Oracle. Start drawing cards. Sure. Can't stop all of this. Okay, I'm at 8. I'm getting burned out. I guess just get Venser, I guess. Venser's kind of a good counter spell to get. I'll just get Venser. Okay, perfect. Just counter the next spell, PANHARMONICON, Ephemery, Venser. Pretty nice. Okay. Last one card left in their hand. What could it be? Gonna run it out. They could kill this, it's kind of whatever. But if it resolves and I get a PANHARMONICON, it's like super over. It's super over from here. That's totally fine, honestly, to me. Okay. The last card's exclusive Firecraft. This is gonna be really annoying. This might be really annoying. Okay, Chandra Pyromaster. It's gonna slowly ping me to death. Okay. None of this does anything. Might Huh. Nothing does anything. Can I just mention that they rolled off like a bunch of burn spells? They actually rolled off like 7 burn spells on me. That's actually pretty impressive. Okay, Fogbringer is pretty great, I want to say. Doesn't bounce to Chandra, but it is kind of impressive here. I'm gonna wait till they ping my Fogbringer to ephemerate it. Okay, they just chain lightning me. Okay. That's 8 burn spells to the dome. 8 burn spells to the dome. Oh man. Maybe they're bringing Testa Talents. This is a silly sideboard. This is a silly game. I guess I'm bringing in Testa Talents. I'm not playing into Reflector Mage. I don't think they're gonna play creatures. That's just my hard read on this. I went for a YOLO Venser, but I think that was correct. I could just get succumb. I just died a bunch of burn spells. Maybe I'm not just a YOLO Venser there. I don't know. Well, I can keep. I can keep just because I have a Test of Talents in my hand. I can Test of Talents, one of many burn spells. And I have the Archaeomancer to get it back. Then maybe Test out some more spells. I actually think this card's okay, not great. I think it's overplayed a little bit, but I think in this situation it might be okay. Okay. Especially since they have like a roll of so many burn spells on me. I'm gonna test the talents anything that happens to me. So like I'm gonna test this. Hopefully I just hit more. Okay, that's their hand. They have 2 more Incinerates. Let me just take a picture of this. Their hand's not super amazing. So, Sales of Phoenixes is just a pile of Planeswalkers. The Test of Talents does not hit. Filigree Familiar. Man, that's just a lot of guys. That's a lot of Chandras. Okay. How many lands? Okay, they have 2 more lands in their hand. I just want to keep a life total high. I think that's the reason behind it. I think keeping my life total high is actually pretty important, as I definitely got like 8 spells to the face. I'm gonna get back to Test of Talents. Card with what is Mad Blind Mountain? Okay. They're probably bidding a okay, interesting. Like the majority of their deck is like instants and sorcery, so this is probably a Chandra that I can't deal with at the moment. So they have Firebrand and Pyromaster in their hand. I don't know which one's better. I guess Pyromaster is pretty good in this spot. Okay, Okay, I'm wrong again. So Firebrand. All right, little unfortunate draws. Like, Venser's good. Don't need doublers yet, but I mean, we don't need much to get this going. Okay, now they're gonna do the regulator. They're shooting the... Okay, they're just this guy. Which I could just save. I don't actually mind saving this. They can't fight it because they have the Test of Talents. Okay, they are going to fight it. Okay, they're going to Sudden Shock. That's fine. Can't Test of Talents that. Like, I already know it's in my hand, so this is kind of like a wasted turn. I feel like. So now I get to, like, Time Walk them. I just get to, like... I get to bounce the Chandra. And if they want to cast it, just Ephemerate. So I just bounce this thing. I want to test the talents. Yeah, I'm gonna test this. It's kind of whatever. Alright. So their hand's just a bunch of Chandras. Hope they don't draw like another land. They do Chain Lightning, that's fine. Need to draw something. Okay, the ban doesn't really do much against the pingers. Okay. They've done pretty well. Like I said, the regulator is kind of helping them out. Okay, Mark is not bad here. Mark's actually going to save my Deban, so I don't have to, like, blink anymore. Okay, so now I can just play the Deban with no abandon here. With Reckless Abandon. Sure. Now I need to draw any wizard. Any wizard will do. Alright, this is going face. Face is the place, as they say. Any wizard will do. Not that wizard. What I want to play in this deck is I really want to play what do you call it? What's the card? I really want to play with a Grave Shifter, but it's like it's like a black spell. Might actually play Mirror Entity, now that I think about it. I forgot that card was legal. It's also a wizard. Okay, any non-Naban wizard will do. Like actually any of them. But I think I'm gonna get burned out again. They still have the other Chandra in their hand, but they're kind of going for the aggro plan. Venser is literally the best card here. It just It just goes dummy hard. Okay. They're not regulating. Interesting. Oh, this is so brutal. Let's see. I think I'm dead. 5, yeah. That's total death. Ah, so unfortunate. Very dead. I don't know. I don't know what to do there. A card I wish I know. I keep thinking about playing Worship as well for matchups like this, but it's whatever. All right, round 4 with the Wizard deck. Trying to scrape with 2-2. Maybe cheese a uh top 8 berth here. There's kind of only like 16 players this tournament, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep this hand. Turn 2 to ban, turn 2 champion. Seems pretty great. Teferi's just here, he's just vibing. What? Okay. Grand Coliseum. Oh my. Um, that can only mean very crazy things about to happen to me. I'm gonna bottom this. I feel like they might be playing Hypergenesis. It's only like the deck I could think about that plays Grand Coliseum. I don't know. If that's the case, this might be a bit of a rough first game. Alright. They're gonna outburst me. Oh my god. Okay. Am I dead? Am I dead? We'll see. Warstorm Surge, good start. Uh, sure. Okay. Okay, that's death. Hmm. I don't think I should play anything else. Treacherous Blessings, okay. I'm not gonna play anything else. I just want to see what happens. Hmm. But yeah, this is, well, they can like they can stack the triggers really badly. Some people just mess up the triggers all the time. Okay, we'll stop here. They can stack the triggers super badly here. If they don't, they have to put the Magic Sphinx on the stack last. Um, that's how it kind of works. Okay, they did it right. They did it the correct way. Um, let's see here. Hmm, sure. Let's see. What can I do to get myself out of this? Well, Teferi's not it. This isn't it. Is there anything I can actually do to get myself out of this? No? Okay. Good turn, too. Alright, then. Alright, so it's like that now. And silly me without my deafening silences. This might be a bit rough. Okay, let's just play a couple of random spells. Random counter spells. Call it a day. The fairy's not bad. It's got a decent against Violent Outburst. Reflector Mage isn't that bad either. I might actually keep it. Um, Fogbringer's not terrible either. I don't know. Hmm. This is gonna be a rough one. This will be a rough one, I think. I have to like have a bunch of soft counters and hope it works out. Fair turns off. Oh yeah. Um, they can't do it on my end step. I don't know. Well, I guess we could try that out. Kind of like a 5-drop though, so I don't know how good it's gonna be. We'll see. I don't know what C. I don't know what. I need to cut some more cards. I'll cut some champion. Let's just go to like one Panharmonicon. Don't need a billion. Oh, I need some. Sure. We'll just cut this guy. Yeah, I mean, if that combo was like more prevalent, I would play more deafening silences, obviously. But I was like a turn 2, so it's okay. Sure, I can keep, I guess. Do I dare to tap out? The real question. Do I dare tap out on turn 2? I don't think I need to with Tets of Talents in my hand. If I play like a Quicksilver Amulet, it might be annoying. I just gotta hold Tets of Talents. Should be fine. Turn 1 be insane. Okay, cool. Didn't have it. Dosan, the Fallen Leaf, would be annoying to see too. Okay, I have a lot of answers, so this is good. The Tan can't cast a Dosan, so this is not bad for me. Alright, here comes the band. If I get the vent tap with the Venser, it's gonna be pretty great. Well, I should probably hold up like 6 mana. I just wait. I gotta go for it? Alright. Alright, let the Cascade resolve. They'll find their Hypergenesis. Hey, look. What do they got going? They do have Dosan, so I'm gonna test the talents this card. I don't know if they have any. They have amulets too, so they have other things to do. They had one in their hand. Let's take a look here. So the plan B is just amulet it out, which is totally fine. Did I click that? Did I click this? Okay. What? Okay. So the hand's not super great, but I think they had to go for it there. I don't think they're gonna get any more spell or lands in play though. We'll see. Okay, they drew a swamp. Sure. Drawing an Ephemerate would be pretty strong here. I could just bounce all their lands. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Cool. Alright, guess the game's kind of over. Wait, did I click the right thing? I don't even know if I clicked the right thing. Alright. Blink all this. Alright, cool. Let's go game 3. So gotta be worried about the Dosan. They have like at least 3 or 4 in their deck. They have, they have Memory Leak. I actually don't even know what the card does. I've only seen it in cycling decks, so it just says cycling 1 to me. Okay. I can bring a Nature's Chance against that, but I think Venser just solve all my problems. I don't know about Reflector Mage. I probably don't even need Reflector Mages. I probably don't need a billion of them. Although having Reflector Mage is not bad against the Dosan. I can just bounce it with that. Yeah, I mean, that was just me having tons of talents, so it was okay by me. Alright. I have Everlapse, so I'm gonna keep this hand. It's just good enough for me. I can just play Draw Go for a bit. Unless I get turn 2'd, of course, and then that'd be not cool. That'd be really not cool. Bottom that. Actually, I could have kept that on top. I kind of want to play Draw Go. Drawing lands is good here. I could definitely play the Oracle at some point. Alright, no turn 2. No turn 2 would be great. That's all that really matters here. I don't get turn 2'd. I'm getting turn... Okay, Discovery. That's fine. That's fine. I kind of puckered for a second. Definitely puckered there for a second. The more I think about it, Member League's actually not a bad card in this deck. It's definitely cycle. They kept both on top. Oh, wow. Okay, drew the land anyway. Oh, there's tons of talents. That's big. That's actually pretty big here. So I can't just, like, randomly flash into Fencer without mana up, because they could just, in response, Violent Outburst me. Alright, Yudaro. Yudaro count 1. Everyone keep that in mind. Yudaro count 1. Yudaro count 1. Yeah, it's all caps. That's what I'll do for you. Yeah, it's definitely like a nice alternate win plan there. All right, they're gonna exile Hypergenesis. I love it. They're suspending, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome blossom. Yeah, unfortunately, I have 2 counter spells in my hand, so if this is like a Dosan, it'd be really annoying. Okay, Blessing. I can deal with Blessing. That's kind of true. That's not a bad point. But having some when there's a spend pile. Hmm. What if I play a Seagate Oracle here? Just kind of hang out. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything, so I'm just gonna not do anything. They have Quicksilver Antlets in their deck too, so they have other ways of winning. They just can't just cycle Yudaro. They also hard cast things. Alright, definitely just lapsing this one. Just they draw it again. I guess it puts them in the same situation. Okay. I'm gonna lapse this. And then they just draw it again, which is really funny. And we just go through the same process again. It's funny, I have a bunch of Archaeomancers too, just to get back Memory Lapse again. So we go through the same loop over and over. But they have a lot of mana in play. They've actually just definitely drawn a lot. Okay. Okay, they might just suspend again. There's a fairy. That's interesting. I'm gonna just play the Archaeomancer though. I still have Tents of Talents in my hand, so this is okay, I think, to play now. They might get cheeky and do it in response to my thing. I think I don't have another 2-mana counterspell. Don't they draw like another land so I get the fairy and have Memory Lapse backup? If I resolve to the fairy, then the suspend thing never comes off suspend, which is really funny. Alright, they're gonna cast the Spirit Guide. I love it. Perfect. Maybe I should just slam the Teferi there. I think nothing really matters, I think, with Teferi. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm actually surprised they just played Spirit Guide. I don't think it really matters. Okay, they found the amulet. Um. Hmm. Hmm. This is fine. I can just Venser it later. I don't think I'll ever stay and play. I don't think. Alright, Teferi. Here we go. Which means like a lot of my counter spells are pretty good. The stops a suspend card, so that's a one less thing to worry about. I think they might respond by hypergenesis, but I mean they know I have memory lapse, so they know it's not good. It's just actively not a good thing. Or they're going for something here. If they try to go for it, I just test a talent to hypergenesis. Because I want to keep memory lapse for actual spells, like amulets and whatever. Double Spear Guide activate amulet would be insane. Okay, do another test of talent, so it doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna bounce the amulet now. All my dudes have flash too. Okay. Oh my god, they have double. They actually have double Spirit Guide. Oh my goodness. Okay. They're doing it. Okay, they're gonna Hellkite. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, we'll blink this. The Mad Lad did it. They actually had it. I can't believe that. Now I could just like now I could just lapse the amulet for a bit. I have Archaeomancer lapse. This doesn't come off because of the Teferi. You can't cast it, so it's just gonna stay right here to annoy everyone. And now their Archaeomancer looped a bit. Okay, they're gonna outburst. I'm just kind of curious to see how this works. So, does this actually work? I don't think it does work because it's a fairy. Okay, I think they just tried it to try it. It's totally totally fine. Well, I mean, they have a Bogard Hellkite beatdown, but I have a Ephemerate up. Ephemerate's gonna bounce a Venser, bounce the Hellkite. And now they have a Chaomancer too. Just kind of just do a bunch of annoying things. I can start just bouncing all their stuff. Come in, sure. Alright, sweet. Alright, blink the Venser. Bounce this Hellkite. PANHARMONICON, huh? I guess I can cast it. I don't think there's not much that could happen to me here. With the memory lapse up. Alright, time for discussing things that happen, I guess. They might just try to resolve the, I mean, resolving the amulet is not gonna work out. I have the lapse. It's really not cool. Okay. Which they know about. Which definitely know about. Sweet. I'm gonna scry first before I see the Oracle. The band's, I guess, okay. Um... Take this to the ban. If I did Ephemerate, the game's like super over. Okay, the game's like super over. So much value. This is how we do it. I actually don't know how to get out of this. They're still drawing the amulet that they can't really resolve. It's not really going to resolve. I can even just let it resolve, and I don't really care. I don't think they have the. They have another Spirit Guide though, so maybe I don't. I can just get to bounce a bunch of lands with this too. Okay, cool. Alright, had to win that one. Let's see if the breakers work out in my favor. We'll see. But 2 and 2 once again. Anyways, here comes top 8 with the wizard deck. Kind of snuck in there at 8th place. My breakers are really good, so here we are. Playing its mono red. I will keep. Hopefully my things stay around. Probably not. But this is a decent hand nonetheless. Especially being on the play. This is all about resilience, how much I can just stay alive here. I don't have like life gain in my deck. So we'll see. Game 1, probably a bit rough, I would say. Especially against like burn spells. I'm gonna keep the Aether Mage. I'm gonna keep that on top. Okay, I love it. I'm just gonna slam them in a ban now that I don't see a mountain here. I'm just slamming them in a ban. If they mountain my guy, then they just like lose a turn. They just take a turn off to kill my guy. If they just play a creature, I get the Reflector Mage it, so everything's all gravy here. Sure. A noble sacrifice than a ban, thank you. Sure, I'll take 2. I'm just gonna go find a Venser with this. So spam Riftbolt, okay. I'm just gonna take the Riftbolt. I don't feel like memory lapsing it. They just draw it again and do the same thing. I don't hold Venser plus Ephemerate, so just gonna wait for that. I also could just Reflector Maged here. Did they get the right one? Okay, they got the right one. Alright. I'm just thinking. Maybe they do just want to kill it, so they burst light my guy. Like, so be it. I could also just like Venser bounce the Lava Runner block the factory, because it's kind of hard to deal with. Well, it just loses to like a kind of just loses to a burst lightning. Exactly burst lightning. So I mean I'll do it. See what happens. I guess they knew I had this too, because they saw it, so maybe they just planned for this. But they let it happen, so cool. Oh, cool, they didn't even replay it too, so I just Reflector Mage it. Awesome. Everything worked out pretty well here. Man, everything just worked out really well. Awesome. I have Lapse backup. Interesting Chain Lightning. I'm gonna Lapse this, I think. I'm just gonna annoy my opponent. Okay. I love it. I love all the resources being used here. Although I do have kind of like a useless hand now. Okay. All right. Any creature is good. Any creature with a thing is good. Anything is good here. Sure. We knew about that. Last card's like a Chain Lightning. They have like Chain Lightning and something else. Yeah, the band top decks to be amazing. The band's not bad. At least it blocks. Did they don't? No, they didn't. They didn't dome me yet. They're probably just holding the Chain Lightning. It's totally fine because I have Ephemerate. Cool. Um. They're top decking lands too, so at the end, we're not out of it yet. One Venser, his hand just kind of pops off. All right, Chain will do it. Or Chain Burst Lightning will do it. Chain Rift Bolt. Oh, they have a lot of. All right, cool. Man, me and getting domed by burn spells. They have a more iconic duo. All right, like Mark here. I'm actually gonna bring in the boomerangs for this matchup. Lapses are not super amazing. The fairy can go. What are we gonna disallow? I don't think it's that good, but it might be. It could be okay. Tessitalis is not bad either, but I don't know how like spell heavy their decks are. This is how much I've like research I've done on the format. um, I don't know. Might be not bad. Like, look at one of these. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to play this board here. Like disallow could be okay. I'm not really sure. I might just bring them in. It's kind of a pseudo control element. Unfortunately, I don't have any like elite guard mages. That'd be pretty awesome in this matchup. Just stick an elite guard mage and just blink it a billion times. Let's try this. This will also randomly counters a barb ring, which I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot, and I was like, every time I was like, do they have disallow? That'd be pretty great. They have disallow in this one spot. Uh This hand's kind of suspect. I'm gonna keep. I will agree this is kind of a sus hand. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna flash in Vidalcan Aether Mage. Not a human. It's a trap. Oh, here comes my trap card. You. Oh man. Oh, it's a trap. Oh, it's a trap. It's a trap. Don't have burst lighting. Don't have burst lighting, please. Just let me have this one. Let me have this. Yes! Yes! Victory! This is the victories we always want. Yeah! Yeah! Boo! Boo! Victories were had here. They have another stronger one, which was so funny. This is gonna be so funny, but okay, it's just dialing Ripple. Um, hmm. I'll just hold. I could just Aether Mage for a Reflector Mage, something like that. It would be nice to just play it in the ban to like eat the Rift Bolt. But I think Flash Mage is decent here. Or like a Lava Runner or Shaker. Not bad. I can flash again. Wait a minute. No, I'll just cycle. I'll just Wizard cycle for this. Okay. Reflector Mage, the Earthshaker. Maybe I can play it in the ban next. I might actually just save this card if they try to Chain Lightning it. Okay. Hmm. I think this is good enough. It just kind of counters the spell. Champion's fine, because I get to play it in the ban. I'm gonna draw so many cards in a second. It's a lot of burn. I'm gonna save my ban. Just another random counterspell. Okay. The Ripple can definitely eat my guy, but it's okay. Okay. And now they can't cast the 2-drop in their hand. This is like card disadvantage, isn't it? I don't know. I guess I'll find a good card with this. Uh, okay, I'll discard the lands. I'll take Archaeomancer. I think this is okay. They wipe the board. It's gonna be a little saddening. Okay. Okay. So much burn. Hmm. Huh. I got Archaeomancer or something. I don't know what though. Probably the Ephemerate. This is gonna be good down the line. Boomerang's not bad either, but I don't think it accomplishes very much. They still have like what is their hand like Earthshaker and other random cards. They can Earthshaker me. They can Earthshaker in here. That's a good point too, I guess. guess I'll just do that. I'll just ephemerate my guy. Get back like a boomerang, then get back the ephemerate again. I don't think they'll have... I think they would have burst sighting this. I don't know. Um... Alright, this isn't a ban. Um... Hmm... It is Debbie Deb. Like, I can't attack with your Campmancer, duh. My hand's not bad. The boomerang is pretty good. Okay. They played their land too, which is pretty great. I'm gonna try this. Hopefully it works. Okay, it did work. Okay. Value. Value. Look at the value. Sure. That's gonna get bounced. Um... We're looping! Oh, it's another ephemerate. This is silly. This is getting silly. This is silly. The boomerang Archaeomancer loop is a bit silly. Yes! Okay, we established this before. This is not going to work. Um... Like, I'm just stalling. I'm definitely just stalling for time here. I have double ephemerate if something crazy happens. Yeah, replay your thing. Do it. Cool. Okay, bounce this again. Because I have to hold up my exile pile every time. Alright, get this. I'll draw something eventually. I'll draw something cool eventually. Mark of Asylum's a nice one. I'm gonna play the Mark. Just to... Now my creatures are protecting against burn spells. Pretty great. Don't have to worry about that as much. I am turtling very hard, it's true. It's pretty great. I'm definitely not dead, which is good. I'm gonna take this. I don't want to lose my Cryomancer to combat damage. I mean, they get the Stormblood, and they get to replay the land, but it's not really a big deal. I just ephemerate my Boomerang back, I guess. I need to draw, like, a Reflector Mage. Can I just draw, like, a Reflector Mage or something? Like, a Venser? Anything good? Probably getting domed here. It's fine. It's not fine, but I'll, I'll allow it. Okay. I should have just, like, maybe upkeep flickered. I'm thinking. I guess I'll just, like, ephemerate my guy. Oops, wrong. Um... Boomerang this. Oh, what? That was the wrong... I don't know. Oh my god. I totally misclicked there. That was such a bad misclick. Oh my god. Why did I... Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh, that's like the worst kind of misclick right there. It's like so awful. Why did I... Oh my god. That's so bad. it's like... It just takes me like so many turns. I'm actually probably dead. I can't believe I misclicked that. Oh, it's so brutal. Because I'm gonna... I get the block, but it's like... I'm gonna get 3, and 3 is like a really bad number. I meant to boomerang this. Oh, man. That's such a brutal... That's so brutal. They're gonna have, like, Rift Bolt. I'm just gonna die. It's a brutal way to go. I was, like, stabilizing so hard. Mm. Oh, that's just so annoying. I actually need to pray that they don't have, like, an Incinerator or Chain Lightning or Burst, whatever. Sure. We're having time. Oh my gosh. This is so... It's so unfortunate. It's such an unfortunate misclick. Of course, he Incinerate. Oh, Stormblood? Perfect. Okay. A sign of life. An actual sign of life here. I need in my graveyard, so... I'm dead to, like, a lot of top decks. Uh... Oh my gosh, this is so dumb! Sure. I mean, the last card's a dead card, right? So any creature is, like, pretty dead. Okay. I need to kill my opponent very quickly. Like, super quickly here. Or, like, lock them out of lands or something. Okay. I can't attack because they have the Mistress Factory. I mean, I could attack. But no, then I need to... No, I need to, like, play as Archaeomancer. This is kind of a loop. Okay. Okay. The thing not... I don't know. I could block this. It's kind of what... I can't now, but... I actually need to draw a Venser. Sure. Hmm. Oh, okay. There's only one target. Oh, I've drawn so many cards. Dance, standing on the wall. Please draw a Venser. Venser would be like so boss here. Okay, it's a port town. No. Oh my god, I've just like fade so many cards here. They just have to draw like all creatures at this point in the game. Okay. Alright, I'll flicker these two guys. How am I just drawing out of this? I'm like trying so hard. I'm trying so hard here. Okay, I'm gonna boomerang this. And I'm gonna ephemerate this. I can't misclick Reflector Mage. I could misclick Reflector Mage. I had to discard. They're moving the discard. This is amazing. Please draw a freaking Venser. Can I draw a Venser here? Disallow. Okay, that's an out. Oh my god, that's such a good card right now. Like, creatures do not matter at this point. I drew a 2 of. So... okay, here we go. Here we go. Because they've been just drawing dead the entire time. So... my goodness, this has been such a crazy matchup. Okay, you got a Zurgo. They drew a Zurgo. Their hand's like, what? Noble, Earthshaker, double Stormblood. Just a bunch of nonsense creatures that don't matter. Because they have Reflector Mage. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Boomerang this. This is great. It's working out great. All right, get this back. Get back. Boomerang. Get back. Ephemerate. I did that wrong. Okay. I could have actually flickered some lands too, I think. I probably should have just flickered a bunch of lands. One more turn to go, and now it can counter a burn spell. So I feel really good about my position. I feel like very, very good. It has to be exactly like Exquisite Firecraft. They drew a Barbering. That doesn't. I could disallow the Barbering. Okay. That doesn't matter. I just have to tap out for 3 mana. Um. Okay. Yes! I only faded 30 turns or something. Oh my god, I almost punted that, and oh my god, I almost punted that so hard. Oh my god. I think I'm bringing Test of Talents. I think I'm actually bringing in Test of Talents. I don't know. I almost punted that so bad. Oh, let me just like hang out for a second. How many red decks we end up? I have no idea. I've been kind of concentrating on something else right now. I'm kind of concentrating. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take like the full 2 minutes. I'm gonna stand up. I'm standing up, stretching a little bit. I could bring in Test of Talents. I'm not really sure. It's kind of like a negate. That's not bad. I could deal with. Clearly, I could deal with a bunch of creatures. Marco Asylum, I think, did a lot of. I mean, Marco Asylum didn't do anything because they didn't like draw anything. They didn't draw any burn spells for the rest of that game. Um, this is okay, I guess. We'll just run it back. Let's just run it back. The dark side? I don't know if it's the dark side. The deck isn't particularly great. Maybe two sides of the coin, because I was playing anti-blink, and I'm playing a blink deck. It was certainly good times, though. Or very even on time, too, so... Let's see. Just need a good hand. This hand's really good. Marco Asylum, the ban, good start. Keep. Yeah, I cut it. I don't know. I might have to see. Maybe in the sideboard. This is a good hand. Sure, keep that on top. Like, I'm gonna take some hits here, but it's kind of whatever. I guess maybe Test Sounds would have been okay, because, like, the only thing I'm really worried about is burn spells to my face. I'm on the Mark of Asylum plan. Sure. Okay. Alright, again, I will take a bunch of hits, but it's okay. I mean, I have all the boomerangs in the world. So I'm okay with you doing that. Alright. I got an F6 to their turn. That's really weird. Come on. I feel like they F6 to their turn, accidentally. And now they're just confused. Everyone gets one mistake. I got mine last turn. Now you got yours, I guess. Okay. I'm getting domed. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. Maybe they knew. Maybe they just knew. Okay. That's annoying. Ephemera would be pretty good, I think. I guess I have to hold up Disallow for, like, everything. But they have 3 cards left. Are they gonna chain me? Okay. Scary. Scary position. But it's what red deck does. Just kind of puts you in a really awkward spot. I just have to kind of, like, pass. I could play them a ban, the block, but I think having just Disallow up's a bit better. Oh, they drew a factory. So their hand is like Lava Runner and a thing. Yeah, I think I have to just disallow this. I just hope to draw something good. It's not good. Oh, this is close. Again, this is really close. Then they have the factory here. Okay, they drew a land. It's kind of a blank. They didn't activate the factory. Amazing. I could draw a Venser here. Venser would be pretty pog. Okay, so they're going for... I'm gonna block. I mean, I have to block. They're gonna go for, like, the Eternalize. I can't really play around that, I don't think. They're also one step closer to the threshold. So if their last card's a land, I die, but I can't really stop that. No, I can just double block. I have 2 blockers, so it's kind of okay. So they can make one not block, and I have to just chump. I'm also dead at any burn spell here. I'm just dead at any burn spell they draw. Alright, they have double Rift Bolt. Alright, they're gonna Eternalize, I think. Or just hardcast a Rift Bolt and kill me. Ah! That's rough. Alright. Alright, GG's opponent. Their hand was even better than mine. I did not draw very well. Okay. Why did they... I guess they must have... I think they had the land and then top decked the Rift Bolt. That's okay. Close one. Yeah, I think I need Elite Guard Mages. I need some sort of life-gaining thing. It's pretty sad that there's something like... Or I could play like Tidebinders, but they're not that good. The game 2 is hilarious. Will not lie. Alright, I guess we'll watch the rest of the top 8. The top 4. Alright, so... what is the top 4? The Chandra red deck versus Mindcrank, this side's mono red. On a red mirror. Oh my goodness. So it's like that now, huh? But two different mono red decks. One's a burn deck, and one is like the traditional red deck wins. I guess we'll watch the Mindcrank deck. Alright, here's your prediction. I'm so tired now. I was so much thinking for that game, too. My brain is like shot. Alright, Mindcrank against Chandra Tribal. I lost to both of these decks, so one of them will make the finals. And avenge me. Like, or something. I don't know. The Mindcrank deck, not bad. Duskmantle Guildmage, Mindcrank, pretty sweet combo. Could find them all with Muddle the Mixture. So there are plenty of, like, controlling elements to this deck, too. Chandra Tribal, however, kind of like a big red-esque kind of deck. Plays Chandra's Phoenix with Chandra Regulator and a bunch of cards also with the word Chandra in it. Chandra Ablaze, Chandra Nalar, Chandra Pyromancer, Chandra the Firebrand. And Shinar Fighter Artisan, and Oath of Chandra. So if you like Chandras, this is the deck for you. Even the art has Chandra in it. That's funny. So basically, it's like a control deck. A control combo deck against, like, just a mid-range deck, for the most part. The Chandra deck's only loss, actually, is to the Mindcrank list. Meanwhile, the Mindcrank list is lost to Mono Red, which is on the other side of the semifinals. Turn 2, Mindcrank. Not the worst thing to see, as it's only really good with your Duskmantle Guildmage. Still your familiar on the other side. In response against all these burn decks, having a familiar is not bad. Might do adopt this little fox. Actually, that's not bad. I might actually play this over the Champion of Wits. I didn't really particularly like Champion Wits that much. Oh, I love Filigree Familiar. Don't get me wrong. I love it. That's actually... I thought about it when playing in that slot, so I might actually just slot that in. It's not a wizard, but I mean, it has an entered battlefield effect, and PANHARMONICON triggers it, so it's good enough for me. I said it's good enough for me. Guys, you can just play both. It's not a big deal. Alright, double familiar, double the trouble. You can't play a billion 4-drops. I'm already playing like 10 4-drops. It's very 4 heavy. It's a very 4 heavy deck. It depends. I think the main goal of this like early game is just trying to like kill a Duskmantle Guildmage in any way possible. Yeah, I mean, if burn spell is to kill the Guildmage. That's the best interaction you can get. They also can burn spell your face and kill the... Alright, here's the Guildmage with a counterspell backup. Definitely try to kill this on their end stuff. They can't activate the Guildmage right now. They only have a single black source, so... They're going to Chandra's Regulate, discard a card to draw a card. They're discarding Fiery Temper, so all the value is being had right here. But it's the perfect opportunity to try to kill this. Alright. And they get the draw card off the regulator. Slow and steady wins the race. Here comes the Foxes once again. Here's a Chandra Fire Artisan, one of the many Chandras. It's gonna get neutralized. Wow, so they could have protected their Guild Mage. Instead, they decided to let it go. For protecting, I guess, the Planeswalker part. Alright, they have another Guild Mage. Maybe that's why they let it go. Regulator gonna discard another Regulator. They are legendary, so you can't have two of them in play. Alright, so double attack here. Maybe they have double Chain Lightning, just go to the Dome. I kind of like attacking first, seeing what they're at. Alright, Fire Temper probably going to point at the Guild Mage. Alright, another Neutralize. What if they have another Burn spell? Alright. Might be game here if they don't have a Burn spell. Good awareness to attack first. And then they can activate, I guess, with the Mindcrank trigger on the stack. And that is it. Mill a card, lose a life. 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 And that is the loop. Shouldn't have attacked. Well, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't there. If you block, it just trades, and then you just still card goes in your graveyard. So it really doesn't matter. Alright, game one goes to Mindcrank. Sun Shock, probably the best card here. It's kind of an uncounterable shock for the Guild Mage, probably. But they have like a plethora of burn, so Guild Mages are pretty hard to kind of like keep around. Well, you know, the field's really small, so eventually you have to kind of face your demons, right? Can't dodge people forever. You gotta take life head on. Eventually, you have to meet your maker, right? I think it only works out if they have two burn spells. Because then they like activate in response. Because the sequence is like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Our turn 2 Regulator is going to start digging for some card advantage here. Opt from the Mindcrank opponent. Illumination is cycled. That's why I love that Illumination. Either kind of like cantrips or it draws two cards. I actually love the card. Alright. The Regulator discard the Fire Temper, probably going upstairs Draw a card. The value. Yeah, every like red deck I think should have at least one or two shenanigans access. Access to shenanigans, but this deck does not. This deck has 0 shenanigans in their 75. Which I think it's kind of wrong. In a very affinity heavy world we live in, no shenanigans is kind of rough. Though nothing on the board for the Mindcrank deck. Hello, how are you? Alright, full domed here. If there's no creature to be worried about, what's the rush? What's the worry? Just kill your opponent. Your opponent can't combo you if they're dead. Alright, here's the Mindcrank. Kind of useless if that's a Guildmage brother, though. Regulator, gonna keep on regulating. More than likely. Okay, no discard. Wow. Alright, going for Shatterstorm. This is when you're lacking some artifact removal. The 4-mana Shatterstorm, not really meant for this matchup, but killing a Mindcrank is half the problem solved. Alright, that thing is buried. That Mindcrank does not exist anymore. I feel like the Mindcrank player had a counterspell, but just decided it didn't matter. Because it actually kills the Regulator as well, so maybe they realized that was good enough. Maybe just bury them in card advantage at some point. Oh, here's a Tassiger. Really a bane in the red deck side. Any red deck, even like mid-range or whatever. Requires at least 2 burn spells to kill. But yeah, the Shatterstorm killed their own card advantage, sort of. Or card selection. So it wasn't really super awesome. But anyways, here's the Tassiger. Gonna start drawing cards real soon. Alright, Burst Lightning Kicker to the Dome. I would actually activate Tassiger. I would have activated Tassiger. Maybe you hit a mana leak. Alright, Exquisite Firecraft can't be countered. Another sideboard tech here. This is Legacy Burn tech here. Alright. Tassiger's gonna get activated. They flip double Mindcrank. Oh no. So one more Firecraft, the game is over. They could even just get a Mindcrank. They could resolve a Mindcrank if they felt like it. Although they're worried about something like Shatter, what is it? Smash Smithereens that our opponent might have. They're gonna move to discard. Discard the Vendetta. So, oh, there's another Firecraft, and that's gonna be game more than likely because no one plays Summary Dismissal ever. We're going to game 3. Mono Red Chandra's not out of it yet. Never say never. Alright. Mindcrank gonna be in the play here. This game 3. Begs to be seen if the Shatterstorm really did make a difference, but they just got there with their plethora of burn spells. Chandra burn tribal here. Up against it once again. Well, let's see, just a chain lightning to the dome there. I think that would have been really strong. Alright, Ponder. What are they doing with this Ponder? They didn't shuffle, so they like everything there. Alright. No turn 2 play either. Nothing on the... I mean, the deck doesn't really, like, come out the gates super fast, but you expect, like, a Regulator or some burn spells already. It's like an interesting selection of, like, spells. There's, like, a 1 of Chain Lightning, like a 2 of Firebolt, 3 of Burst Lightning, 3 of Incinerate. It's like they didn't, like, know where to go with some of these spells. Demir Charm takes out the Chandra's Phoenix, but usually it just comes back with another burn spell. Or a Chandra activation, one of the many 4-drop Chandras. Alright, here's Mindcrank with 2 mana backup for maybe like a mana leak, something like that. Alright, on the other side of the semifinals, Mono Red Burn has taken out Red Deck Wins. So now we know what the better deck is. Giant Ballard on the battlefield can actually kill the Duskmantle Guild Mages. Literally the first ability is the best ability here, because it's just a Pyroblast. Or a good half Pyroblast. And every card's Incinerate now. now every card's just Incinerate. That can't be countered. Oh my goodness. Oh, boo! Boo! They disfigured it. Boo! How do you even disfigure against a deck with like 8 creatures? How? Oh, the nerve. Alright, this looks like a Treasure Cruise or a Tassiger, either or. Sad non-bow, Chandra Phoenix, Giant Ballard. The Phoenix doesn't actually trigger off the Giant Ballard. Anyways, here's Tassiger. Again, a giant roadblock for all the ground creatures, but there's not really much ground creatures here anyway. Chandra Phoenix just flies over it. Regulator is cast. 2 cards left for... Oh, they're going for Firebolt Incinerate, maybe? Or they're gonna regulate. They can discard Fiery Temper. Okay. I guess this is good enough. The scary part is if they resolve a Duskmantle Guildmage, though, they're gonna be exposed. Miscast! Oh no! Maybe not. Maybe not. The clutch miscast there. And there's the Guildmage. Oh man. With 3 mana up, this is very bad for the red deck. It was pretty bad regardless, because I feel like they had the thing anyway. Duskmantle gets activated with the life loss. Mindcrank triggers. Duskmantle first ability triggers. That's it. Mindcrank onto the final is going to play against Mono Red Burn. The winner of the kickoff tournament this season. Major sudden shock. Rough. Alright, one last match for the day. One more prediction for all the marbles. Mono Red Burn. Not to be confused with Red Deck Wins. Very different decks here against Mindcrank. very similar matchups, I would say, except this burn deck's actually just a little more hyper focused on killing your opponent faster. Uh, this is featured from the kickoff tournament. Same list, 16 lands, Arkham's Astrolabe, and Ice Hide Golem, Help Fuel, Shrapnel Blast, and Galvanic Blast. The only 8 artifacts in the deck. The deck's actually lost round 1 and just made it all the way to the finals. It is worth a note that the Mindcrank only loss was to a red deck, a more aggressive red deck, and the red deck wins. But now that's gone, so we'll see. Alright, Mindcrank been to play for these last match for Pain Dreadful Monday. Riftbolt is exiled. Guess where Riftbolt's going? Upstairs to the dome. This burn deck all mostly burn spells. So you're going to see just a flurry of spells just coming at the face. Alright, a Lava Runner is going to be a 2-2 haste. There's a lot of damage already. 8 damage on turn 2. Disfigure takes out the Lava Runner. Choke Estuary shows an island. The next couple spells need to be like kind of soft countered here with like mana leaks or whatnot. Not a ton of counter magic though. A couple mana leaks, some neutralizes, and some old mixtures. A lot of this deck is basically cycling. Everything's just meant to cycle. In an effort to just kind of get their combo in play. Lava Dart to the dome, a single ping of damage. Kind of better when you have a Thermal Alchemist out. Or maybe a Flame of Keld. They're going to transmute. They're probably going to get one of the 2 pieces they're missing. They're getting a Mindcrank. But they're not going to play it. That's interesting. It's actually super interesting that they decided not to play it out. Chainlink has also been kind of relatively cheap thanks to like Fire Lightning series. Alright, this Chainlink gets mana leaked. Kind of delaying the burn. This deck plays a lot more like 1 mana 3 damage spells and Shard Volley as well. So it's not your typical red deck. Where it just plays like Chain Lightning and Riftbolt. Alright, they're gonna Ponder. I have to imagine them trying to look for the Guild Mage, or else they'll already have it. But Mindcrank is probably going to get played this turn. Unless they have a 3 mana counterspell for the Riftbolt. Alright, another Ponder. Trying to sculpt the hand a bit more. They didn't say to shuffle the first Ponder, so let's see if they like this. So they'll probably just like this one as well, so they get to dig 1 card deeper. Does this looks like to be a Tassiger or Cruise? It is Cruise. Alright. Here's Rift Bolt. I can see this getting countered. Or not. Galv Blast. Just a shock here. Not really dead yet. So, going to 7 is not the end of the world. Mindcrank does need to put out something on the battlefield. Just holding up a bunch of mana and not really countering anything is kind of rough. I'm not sure what you're afraid of when just putting out the Mindcrank. Are they showing another island here off the estuary? So maybe just don't have anything. Yeah, I'm kind of curious that they're not like holding up the crank. I don't know, but I'm not. I'm not a Mindcrank expert, but I feel like you could just slam the Mindcrank with little abandon, unless you think your opponent's playing like main deck Smash Smithereens. Galv Blast, okay. Scary thing to think about is if you're at 0, you can't maybe evacuate the thing. The cell resolves first and goes to the graveyard. Then your abilities resolve. So if they're at 0 life, their combo's not gonna work out that well. All right, here comes Mindcrank. They probably have everything all at once. All right, maybe not. All right, Rift Bolt is suspended. It's another 3 damage coming out of nowhere. Technically, they have lethal. There's 2 Lava Darts in the graveyard, so there's definitely 2 damage coming from the mountains. All Burn has done is just draw on a card and play the spell every time. They've got to do it now. They've really just got to get going right now. All right, Endermost Intervention. No creature to eat, so instead they exile a bunch of lava darts. Not a bad play, but I guess they're really looking to gain that life. They're really looking just to bomb a creature to gain a lot of life. Alright, here comes another Temple Deceit. Scrying for an answer. They're not super dead yet, but it doesn't look super great. Scry goes on top. Here comes the Ripple, unsuspended. Rafa suspend. Alright, Ripple gets neutralized. So a little ray of hope here. Astrolabe, a redraw, also opens up a Shrapnel Blast. But they have to have a second land, or a third land here. They're going for it. It gets muddled. Alright. Insane patience to continually hold that muddle the mixture. I don't know what is happening. Shard Relic gets neutralized here. I'm actually really shocked that they didn't just muddle for a thing. I'm actually incredibly shocked. I feel like they could have, like, muddled, gotten a thing. I guess they're worried about the burn spells going to the creature on activation. But doesn't that not matter if you're not dead? I don't understand. I actually really don't understand the reasoning. Alright, another shard volley. That's it. Mindcrank's gonna lose that first game. Mono Red Burn takes the first one. I don't know. I think, like, eventually you just have to, like, kind of go for it. Especially if you're at, like, 5 life. I guess they're just worried about a bunch of burn spells going to the face. But if you had, like, I don't know how long they had the muddle, but I feel like at some point you just muddle, get the guy, play it, and then hold 3 mana to activate the first ability. So who knows? Who knows where they are at there? It's hard to really evaluate these kind of boards when you don't see their hand at all. Game 2. Mindcrank's gonna hopefully bounce back from that. I feel like the rest is gonna be pretty big, and miscast as well. I'd love to see like a turn 1 duress. Alright, Estuary doesn't reveal anything. Turn 1 Ice-Eye Golem. For the burn deck. Enables Shrapnel Blast for a later period. Double Rip Bolt suspended. Big time. Yeah, they don't really need to do any damage. All they need to do is opponent's card to go to the graveyard. It's either or. That's why the combo's so kind of devastating. They never really need to attack. Interesting opt there. I think they're looking for like a miscast. Alright, there is the miscast. Gonna take out one Whiff Bolt. Second one is gonna resolve. Oh, there comes Chandra's Phoenix. A sideboard card. Just Chandra's Phoenix have a grindy element to this deck. Alright. Golem gets repealed. The Illumination gets cycled, but no land. It's kind of rough. This Phoenix might just go all the way. It's really hard to kill. Ooh, Lava Runner and Ice-Eye Golem. Here comes the creature part. Solve the duresses and miscasts don't really do much against these creatures. You're definitely going to need like a land and a Ritualist set. Or some other Wrath effect. Well, another Illumination gets cycled. That's not a good sign. Finds land 4, but is it enough? Any burn spell will kill with the board at its current state. There's a Galv Blast, and there's lethal on board. Will it be enough? He has Disfigure. And there's a Dimir Charm. All the creatures going down here. But the magic number for Mindcrank is 3. Mono Red Burn has a ton of 3-drops. This is it. This is the chance. Shade Lightning. As usual, they have it. They always got it. Burn takes it again. Burn wins. Burn wins. Here comes here comes the slew. Here comes the peanut gallery. Here, this deck is so bad. Just won the whole thing. I don't know. I think I think the thing about red decks is that if you have a lot of like efficient burn spells, any deck is pretty much good enough. Any attempt on it's good enough. I think it's fine. The choices are interesting, but who knows? All right. Hmm. So final thoughts on my list. I thought it was okay. I kind of like. I think it's more of a product to me, just like winning game one, round one, and then just getting carried. The breaks getting carried, but I definitely need life gain in this deck. Champion was okay, but I think I could do better. I kind of like familiar. It's either familiar or guild mage or both. Um, I liked boomerang. The boomerang actually was pretty nice for the most part. Uh, Gotta make room for guild mage or elite guild mage or guard mage for familiar. I'll probably just have to cut the champion for the guard mages. The curve is gonna look super ugly, but I really was missing a bunch of life gain and a lot of matchups. So yeah, I'll cut this to fairy for. I want to put 4 in my deck. Just don't know where. I liked everything else. I like disallow a lot. Yeah, that's another thing that could be good. I might have to cut like a blink spell for the third guard mage. Momentary blink is like okay, not amazing. I really just need to draw ephemerate most of the time to win. Ghost of Figure is just like a fun of with the Archaeomancer. I could see myself like doing this. Just playing like 3 guard mages. And look at this awesome curve. Just play the 4th one in the board. Look at this amazing curve though. It's actually just so good. But everything else is really good about this deck. Obviously Venser's broken. Reflecting Mage broken. You just can't have you can't have too much value. I mean, it is so awkward to see 4 of these, but you always want to see at least 1 of each. Did the fairy actually worked out pretty well. I don't know if you need 2 though. They're not really good as legendaries, but other than that, I like sideboard. Boomerang was really funny. Disallow worked out. Fogringer, and it was good. Test of Talents was fine. Um, I did help against the combo deck, the sideboard, but yeah, pretty sweet deck. It's fun as always. But thanks guys for watching. Appreciate the support.